All we need is good legislation, and we can have it taken care of.
Tonight, President Trump working on an immigration strategy with Republican members of Congress as outrage balloons over his administration's policy causing family separations at the border. Since April, when the Department of Homeland Security implemented a zero-tolerance policy aimed at deterring illegal immigration, at least 2,300 kids have been separated from their families. While multiple groups insist the president has the power to end the policy, President Trump says only Congress can change it and blames the Democrats for it.
I don't want children taken away from parents. And when you prosecute the parents for coming in illegally, which should happen, you have to take the children away.
Well, all new at 11, 7 Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Rusak speaks with local immigration attorneys as we try to get a clearer picture of what brought us to this.
How did the United States get to the point of separating children from their parents at the southern border? In the age of social media, we've seen plenty of explanations. Here at 7 Eyewitness News, we wanted to get clarification from Western New York immigration experts.
Really, in actuality, this goes all the way back to the Bush administration.
Rosanna Berardi has been practicing immigration law for decades. She says the laws haven't changed, but the implementation of the laws have.
What's brand new is the zero-tolerance policy.
That began earlier this year. So when undocumented families try to enter the country illegally, the parents are prosecuted, and their children are taken to detention facilities until it's determined if their parents can enter the country. But sometimes children aren't crossing the border with their parents.
What's happened over time is that smugglers, traffickers would bring in bunches of kids because they knew that the government wouldn't detain them. They would just turn them back, or they'd let them go into the U.S. system.
This can make the whole process take much longer.
And that takes time to make sure that you have children who are being taken care of and appropriately placed with somebody somewhere who's also been appropriately vetted.
Berardi doesn't want to see families torn apart, but she's hopeful images like these will help change the way immigration works in this country.
I've got to tell you, I've been practicing immigration law for over 20 years, and I've been waiting desperately for comprehensive immigration reform.
Steps to change what's happening on the southern border appear to be gaining traction in D.C. 2 bills will be discussed in Congress this week proposing immigration reform. Jeff Rusak, 7 Eyewitness News.